What's up, guys? Mega Bleeder here with another episode of Project Architect 2. Last episode, we got the Archimeet. Today, we're going to upgrade it. Well, let's get started. Okay, so I'll walk you through what I did between the episodes. I don't know if I did anything on this floor. Yeah, I don't think this was here. So I got resin and rosin set up. This is used for modifying spawners. I don't know if I showed these. These are complete. So these are the advanced machine frame, the supreme machine frame that takes ether gas. These are from industrial foregoing. Those are completely automated. I've got plastic here. What else? I've got milk coming in. Some other passive things that we need. And then back upstairs, I did finish out the alloys. We've got chromatic compound, rose gold, stuff like that, so that if we wanted to do integral components, we could go all the way up to the stellar integral component, which is a scale factor times 12. This one's only times 4, so this one is a lot better. It makes the machines a lot faster. This is our Draconic Evolution little setup here. I don't have it automated, it's just manual for right now. But today, if we're going to upgrade the Archimeet, we're going to need some stuff from Ars Nouveau, which I did set up down here. So I set up, this is an agronomic source link. So when these crops grow, I shouldn't be picking those up actually. Why am I picking those up? This thing should be fast enough to pick them up. I should not be picking them up. Maybe I'm too close to it. I think I'm too close to it. But that's growing and those are coming in here. So if we take a look, and I've actually got it set up digital source. So this is an ME source acceptor. And then I'm going to get a magnet. One of the demagnetizing coils here. Let's go ahead and upgrade it too. So if we upgrade this guy, I should be able to just plop it down. Yeah, it looks okay right there. So I can drop those and hopefully I won't pick them up. Why am I picking them up? Am I just standing like close enough to where they're popping off? I don't know. It's weird. Okay. Maybe that fixed it. So these are the imbuement chambers. So if I wanted to, I could just take some source. Oh yeah, here's our digital source storage. It's a ton of source actually. But I could just plop a gem in there, source gem, and it will craft it and turn it into the different essences from Ars Nouveau. These are things that we need. So we can kind of set up those. I don't have those set up on passive. I don't know that we're going to necessarily need them. But what we're going to do today is work towards getting the Archiveau. So we need the Mark of Mastery. So that's going to take, I think the enchanting apparatus is not as automatable as the imbuement chamber. I think this recipe is actually added by Chosen Architect himself. So we're going to need the Mark of Mastery. So we're going to need these. I don't know what the... Did I set up Anima Essence? Let's get some source gems. I'm pretty sure. I thought I had all of them set up. This guy. We've got Earth. Let's just take all of these. If we look up Essence, we've got the Earth one, the Fire one. We've got water, we've got air, abjuration, and conjuration. We just don't have anima. I thought I had all of them. I guess I was wrong. So we'll take one of those. And we also need a pedestal from Ars Nouveau. Take 3 of those and we'll convert them into flat ones. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and a 7th. I guess the 7th one. No, we're not going to be able to. I would like to be able to put it right here, but I don't think I can. So we'll just stick it. We'll stick it here. I'm gonna need another source jar. Let's grab a source jar. We'll place that down right here. I've got an imbuement chamber on top of it. And we can put these guys on the side. And if we go into ours and grab our Dominion wand, which is actually in my backpack, I can click on this guy and then click it here. And that should send, yes, it is sending. It is sending. Picking up source berries. I don't know how I'm picking those up. I really don't know how I'm picking those up. This magnet should be picking them up. If I turn my magnet off, that'll stop them from being picked up. That'll save us the headache. So the anima essence, it's golden apple, bone meal, and wither skeleton skulls. So wither, golden apple, and bone meal. So we can put that in there. We'll put that one there, that one there. And we can take a source gem and pop it in there. There we go. That'll give us everything we need, almost everything. We did another Wilden tribute, but that gets us all of that. And then the infused turrets, I don't think those are going to be too much. We'll look up ours. Do we have enough essences? We do not. There's that. For this, we only need one of those. I'm just gonna throw on a bunch of these. There we go. So I'm gonna let those go, and then in ours, we need the Ritual Brazier. And then we also need the Ritual for the Wilden. Wilden. I think we can just use this one. Let's grab some Wilden drops. And I'm not sure if we make this one, if it's different than the other one. And it did not destroy the ground. So let's just put it down right there. And if we click that on there, we can throw those in, and then we click it again, and then we'll be able to quickly, absolutely destroy this Wilden. Once he spawns in, we just hit C on him one time, and it does 500 damage. Hit C again, it's another 250, and now he's gone. It's just that simple. So we've got all of those, and these guys, we can't actually attack them. Like, I'm pressing the button, and it's not working. I wonder if I can feed them. Can we grab... Do they like pork chops? They do not like pork chops. I think they're just going to slowly disappear. Yeah. They'll just slowly despawn. So we'll pop that in there. Save those. We do have the Wilden tribute. We need those. So let's go ahead and top these back off. These boots are a little too fast. They give me 100% speed. So they're a little bit too quick, I think. Okay, let's see. The Mark of Mastery. It's going to take all of those. So that one, that one, that one. And we can do this over here. We might be able to automate this with hoppers. Which one am I missing? The Anima Essence. There we go. And then if we take the tribute, that should work. That did take a whole jar of source, but some more should be on its way. If we take 0% full. It might just be filling these closer ones first. So if we take this guy out, that got us that, which was a quest. In storage? No, not in storage. We got that from the digital thing. So that was this right here. So let's see. Put that away. We've got the Mark of Mastery. Now we need these turrets. So we're going to need 5 of these. So that means we're going to need 5 of these. And then these get made. Source gem blocks. And then we're going to need blaze rods. 10 of them. And this can be made in the imbuement chamber. Is that this? That is that. Let's go ahead. Let's get another one. Another imbuement chamber with the pedestals. I wonder if we can automate this with a hopper. We place that down there. If I can spell hopper correctly. We do this. Does this work? Yeah. And then last one. That goes there. Apparently that doesn't work. Whoops. But we can click that on there. No recipe found. One block tube around it. Oh, no. Imbuement chamber. Oh, it's an enchanting apparatus. It's my mistake. I need that gem block. So if we do that, that, and that, we can upgrade these. I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. Okay, here's the last one. I'm curious how that cut went there because I switched recording software so I can pause recordings now. So I'm hoping that was decent. Okay, so the spell turrets. Okay, so we got 5, which means we can split those. That takes that, and then each one is going to take 3 essence of the specific type. So we take these guys out. Did I put one in there? I did. I don't think we need the animal one though. It's not abjuration, but water, air, earth. Conjuration? Is conjuration one? No, it's not. So it's those. Fire, water, air, earth, and manipulation. Manipulation is that one. So if we look up essence, we need one more manipulation. So that guy. There we go. And the manipulation one is with the clock, which is this one. And then we only need 3. So we'll take that there. There we go. And these need to go also. These need to go in imbuement chambers. Okay. So I need another pedestal. So if I do this, I get rid of these hoppers. So that and that. We can just put all of those in our inventory. So you, that, and then place that there. Why is that not going in there? Imbuement chamber. Does it need to have the source? I need to have the source. Let's grab another source jar. place it. Let's move this right next to this guy. So I think it should pull from here. That. So you, and you. And click you on there. There we go. No recipe found. If pedal stairs are required, they must be placed within 1 block cube around the chamber. I'm confused. Oh, we need that guy too. Okay, so I was doing that incorrectly. I don't need this. What I do need is fire spell, focus. So how do I make these? Lesser focus, lesser focus, lesser focus. This one's easy. So diamond, gold, piston, and what was it? Slime block. So if I do this, piston goes there, and this is a manipulation essence. I need it. Why is that not working? Enchanting apparatus. Ugh. So annoying. Having to like bounce back and forth between the enchanting apparatus and the imbuement chamber. Okay, so piston, diamond, slime, gold, manipulation. There we go. I have a feeling I'm going to need more of these. That takes that. That takes that. That takes those. Okay, so we're just going to need more of all of these. I think it's just those because these two are different. Yeah, so water, manipulation, and this one is that. I should probably swap these two. I feel like that just makes more sense. What I'm curious about, that is sending to that jar, I believe it is. I'd like to be able to take it from that jar. We're getting enough of these. Air. That might be enough. So there's that, and now it goes in the imbuement chamber. So we're gonna save that right there. And then this one is 3 earth, and this is also an imbuement chamber. This gets upgraded on the imbuement chamber, so let's do that. So it goes you, and then you, and then that goes in there. There we go. So we don't need that. This one is done. To be able to make this, it's imbuement chamber. 1, 2, 3. And we also need gold. This thing is very slow. Oh. Well, we don't need to take those out of there, apparently, but we're not going to be using those for anything else. I'm not going to fully automate this. We're going to move right past this one. So there's the manipulation infused turret. That'll go there. We don't need that. Stick that there. Throw that in the system. We don't need the hopper either. Clean up our inventory a little bit. So those go in line. Now we're doing the other ones. So we're going to need, let's just get 4 more pedestals. So we need the green ones to be able to make this. It's an imbuement chamber with 1, 2, 3 and an amethyst. We also need amethyst. Pretty sure we have a bunch of amethyst somewhere. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then amethyst. Yeah. So that will be that guy. That's going to get us that, and then we put it in the enchanting apparatus. Put that there. So now this guy is going to be upgraded. Cool, so we take that. And then the water one, we're just going to replace these with water. Apparently they don't get used up, which is cool. So we'll pop that guy in there, and then we're going to take this over here. You get used with the Mark of Mastery. No recipe found. Oh, you go in the middle. That goes there. And that goes there. There we go. And I think that consumes this. I think. Yes. Okay, so that's green. We've got green. We need to take this one. We got the water. And then we need air. No, fire. Is it that? No, it's amethyst. Yes. The fire guy, this gets made in the imbuement chamber. That is being done. The water is an enchanting apparatus. So you go there, and then you get clicked. Okay, cool. And this guy's done. So we'll take him out. That's our water. This goes here. Not enough source. Okay, so we need to let that fill up. There we go. And then the last one we need is this air one, which is air essence. And an amethyst. Yep. And that should be all 4. And then these will go in this imbuement chamber as well. Once this is done crafting, and then we make it here. So you go there and then there. And then this Mark of Mastery, it's used for other stuff. Not stuff we need, though. One of the easy ways to see custom recipes, usually, in my opinion, is to look at the last page. But all these enchanting apparatus ones, I believe these are all custom added by Chosen Architect. So, imbuement chamber... These are all imbuement chambers, so we clear these out, and then it's what is it? This one is it goes on the outside there. And then spell turret goes on the inside. But I already did that one. I Already did the manipulation one. That one's already done. We need that and that. So 1, 2, 3, crystal, turret. Yeah, there we go. And that'll give us everything that we need for the Archiveau. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And then this is enough source. Now we could automate this. Most of these things, it doesn't use up these resources. So we could set up clickers to work on these. So if we take that, he goes there. That goes there. Turret, yeah, there we go. So we could automate these and automate turning the Archimeat into the Archiveau, and that does give us a lot of EMC. It gives us an extra 200 million EMC for just the cost of a couple of resources, like these guys. So it wouldn't be terrible to automate, but we're not going to. We're going to move all the way up into the Archimorph, I believe. So there's the water. That's that guy. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We just have one more, this green one. And we're all good. I've never really played with Ars Nouveau. I get it. It's cool. I do like that it doesn't use up these resources, so it's not terrible to automate. I know that it is powerful and it has a lot of stuff available for it. There we go. Then the last one, gonna be the earth. Yeah, I know it's powerful and it can do a lot of stuff, but it's just not, it's not something that I particularly enjoy. If I had to use the Ars Nouveau, if I didn't like get to skip past it, I guess, if I didn't have to skip past it, if I didn't get to skip past it and I had to work through it, I'm sure it would be a lot of fun. So that is these items, and we still have one of those. So the Archiveau just goes in here. Let's put these away because we don't need them. Spell turrets. And this is an enchanting apparatus, which is this guy here. So we can put the turrets in like so, the Mark of Mastery like so. And then if we go into ours, we have the advanced spell prism and a containment jar. So pop that there, pop that there. This is full. So now we can just take an Archimeat. Bam, look at that. Might have got a good screenshot there. Boom, the Archiveau. And then this guy, we can use it to upgrade our infusion, our enchanting. It does, if we enchant it, it does give us 5 Eterna, 5 Quanta, 5 Arcana. Plus it gives us good rectification and enchanting. I don't know that I'm super concerned with this. But next what we're going to do is energize it with these items into the Architron. So we'll take this guy and we'll learn it, which is pretty simple. We'll put all of these things away in our inventory. Put that away. And now we need a rainbow core, a block of nitro crystal. Luckily we have the rainbow core on autocraft. The nitro crystal, we've got those being passively automated. The ludicrite block, we can craft these. Let's do it here with the Enderium. And our Enderium, we've got tons of it. So I can just right click with that, no big deal. The ludicrite block, boom, there's that. The blazing rod, I was messing around with these. I'll show you that. And then lastly, the flux accessor, right? Flux accessor. And that all goes together. Yep, those 6 items, and then it takes an absolute ton of power. What did I just say? The blazing rod. So if we come down here into the basement, I also set up a warden, getting us the souls, using the industrial foregoing souls. That makes machines go faster. And then I've got these down here. So like this guy, you just put a blaze rod in here. If we take a blaze rod, it's currently a blaze rod, and all you gotta do is pop it in there, change it into a blazing rod. This is a power source, a source of getting power through RF tools. So this is our power automation. So we can just pop these items in here, and it should start charging. Yep, there it goes. It's gonna take a while to charge, as you can see. If we look at the wireless information, oh, we can't click it there. With the, there we go, of this network. And if we do bypass limit, power surge, these are only outputting a limited amount. So network statistics, this is how much energy we have stored, I believe. It's not actually bringing out that much power. If we do... I don't believe... We might be able to craft this. Yeah, we can. Yeah, I'm not going to. I'm not going to worry about it. So it's already at 20%. So that's pretty much already done. And we could... Whoops. Oh, did that screw it up? That screwed it up. Okay. We could automate this. This is just EMC, so we could just take it out. The rainbow cores are on craft. Nitro crystals, we've got those. The ludicrite block, we could automate this. We have plutonium and inderium. We could also do it with ender pearls, nether stars, and emeralds. Blaze rods, those are totally fine. But the thing that we're going to push for is this conversion right here, because it's way simpler. In an induction smelter, we just put in Architron, which is what we're making now. We put in sticky balls and supreme machine frames. We've got supreme machine frames. It would just be the sticky ball that we need, which is going to be a fractionating still. A fractionating still with crystallized sunflower oil. Gets us the sticky ball and the refined sunflower oil. The crystallized sunflower oil is just sunflower oil, an amethyst shard, and an alchemical imbuer. Sunflower oil is just a multi-serval press with sunflowers, which we have. So let's get that set up. We're gonna go up here onto this floor. I think this will be totally fine. And I think, do I have a channel set up here? I do have a channel set up here, but I don't know that I need it. So we need a fractionating still, an alchemical imbuer, and a multi-servo press. 3 machines. They should all be pretty simple. We have Constantan. That's not bad. The alchemical imbuer, again, more Constantan gears. There we go. And then a fractionating still. We have everything that we need. And we can actually set these up. Let's see. We'll go here, here, and there. I think that'll be okay. And then what we're going to need is a couple of EMC links. That one there. The fractionating still is going to pull and then push. The alchemical imbuer is going to pull. It needs amethyst shards. It's going to pull from there too, and then push. And then this guy is going to pull and then push. And I think that should actually be totally fine. That should be everything we need. That's going to go there. We need sunflowers and amethyst. And it goes there and there. Sunflower. Right? Sunflower. Oh, it's a multi-servo press. I got those backwards. Turn our magnet back on. The fractionating still goes on top. Multi-servo press goes on the bottom. It's going to be input, output. There we go. And then you are going to be an input and an output. That's that. That's that. Cool. And we don't need any water or anything like that. We'll just put some points back here. We'll take those two. Click that guy. That can go in there. That can go in there. That's getting power. That's getting power. A little bit slow. No, it's not very slow. If we take some integral components, we get 2 more. They should be pretty quick. There we go. Now that's going super fast. That's moving at a decent speed, and we're getting sticky balls. And then also the refined sunflower oil. We are going to need this. So what I'm going to do... I don't think that we're going to automate this, but okay, so this is telling us we need this guy and this guy. Did I make those? Nullifiers. I did not. Okay, so these are the best upgrades, apparently, that you can get. Inderium gears, vibration cores, okay. Palladium plates, aluminum. All right, all right. So let's see, Inderium gears, let's automate these, because I thought I had the fastest ones already set up. Wait, gear. Yeah, I already have Inderium gears. Aluminum gears, yes. So it's that, and that. Oops. I'm clicking all sorts of buttons that I don't want to. There we go, full height. And these, there we go. Now we are correct. And the quest is kind of telling us what the fastest is. So 1 efficiency and 2 energy. So let's get 3 of those. The Palladium plates, that's what we don't have. And there's probably not a good way to make those without setting up a thing. But we have sticky balls, we have refined sunflower oil, and it is creating it in a way. Let's get wrong one. Let's get a disk drive. We need to store all of these resources. And our setup here is a little bit different than what it normally is. I think I still might want to put a machine here, so I'm going to put the drive there. We're going to give it a 10 priority. And we're going to go into here. We're going to need... don't have fluid drives. Or fluid disks. How are they... cells? 4K. 4K. We'll do it that way. And then we can also put the overflow destruction cards on those. 2 of them. So if we pop you in there and you, this is going to be refined sunflower oil. Yes. And then this is sticky balls. There we go. So if we pop those in there, it should be totally fine for us to get an interface and go bam, right there. Yeah, look at that. And now these guys should be filling up. Yes. This just had to connect. I'm assuming it outputted the items into that interface. So these will run for a while. I don't think we'll have any issues there. If I wanted to, I could take a level emitter I could take 2 level emitters. I could move our power coming in from the interface and put some level emitters here. But I don't think that we need to do that. What I want to do is I want to make these. So we're going to need a multi-servo press because we need Melodium plates. And this is hooked up, right? Yes, this does have a channel. So let's get a face, an interface. Let's get a monitor. This will show you guys how I set this up. Level emitter. There we go. We pop that there, pop that there, pop that here, and we say Melodium plates. We want, 512 on the low side, 256. We're going to change it to emit when levels are below. And then we're going to say the machine needs a high signal to run. And then we're going to input and export there. And then we need another 4K drive. We're going to partition this for the Melodium plate. And then I'm going to use my anvil on a stick to rename it Melodium plate. Is that spelled correctly? Melodium. And then that goes in there. And then all we have to do is say, you take 10 of those. Oh, we need an induction card. Now that's getting power. It's a little bit slow. We're going to take one of those. Speed it up. There we go. So if we take the nullifiers now, and we want 4 of these because we have 4 machines here, and then we're going to multiply that by 2, so we need 8 of these. And I think, if I'm correct, this should be like instant. Yeah, look at that. That is real fast. Super fast. I think it's happening so fast that we can't even see it. What is this? Sticky? Yeah, look at how fast that's going up. Oops, and these are really cheap. Yeah, they're not expensive, so that's not going to hurt us. Actually, what I'm going to do is move this. I need another induction card. That's going to go there. And then we need 2 emitters. And we also need cables. So we're going to have to put one here and one there. Let's get some anchors. I just don't like the way that looks. There's nothing wrong with it. There we go. And then it's going to be level emitter, level emitter. This one is going to be sticky balls. This one is going to be refined sunflower. And if we have more than 32 buckets, less than 16. And this one is, we'll say, 1024 and 512. And then you need a high signal. So now it turned off. So if we look at the sticky balls and the sunflower fluid, if either of these get below these thresholds that I just sent, the 512 or the 16 buckets, it will turn this machine back on. I wouldn't mind if I could have a nicer way to do this, or if there was maybe an advanced level emitter. That'd be pretty sweet. But that will definitely work. Now we should have our guy done down here. Oh, it got pulled into the system, I believe. If we go there we go, the Architron 1.25 billion EMC. And this guy, ooh, we can use it to make the transmutation interface. But right here, we're going to set it up in the induction smelter. So we're going to learn him. We can just deposit it. No big deal. We'll put those away. Anchors don't go in there. And then if we come upstairs, I think we'll put it in here. We can get rid of those. These, we need the Archimorph. So we're going to need... And what is it? It's an induction smelter, right? An induction smelter. And that's going to go... We'll put it here. The Architron is 1.25 billion. I'm not sure if this will work. Architron. I think it might work. And then if you are a input, yeah, okay, so that works. And then we're gonna need a base here. That goes right there. We also need an induction card. 2 monitors. And I wonder if I can input into this. We're going to find out. I think I can. So here, going to be input and output. This is going to be an input. And on this side, I'm going to change the output. This is going to get an induction card. That gets sticky ball and the Supreme machine frame. There we go, and it's working. It's going to be slow, but it's working. And we'll get one of our Archimorphs. Can be used as a coil in the bigger turbine and a moderator in the bigger reactor. Look at that. Just that simple. What did we not get here? Oh, the sticky balls. We didn't pick those up. There we go. Quest complete. We'll collect these rewards. Look at that. Glycerin chorus fruit. Okay, so the question is, we are getting just barely a little bit. Let's see if we turn auto input on. Yeah, look at that. It's taking it. And if we do the nullifiers, we do one of these, 2 of those. We can click that in there, that in there, and now it's even faster. We're getting 5 billion EMC per second. Nice. And we could scale this as well. And this is getting us the Archimorph. We're not storing this, but we can put it in there like that. Nice. Nice. So all of that is automated. The next thing that we'll get is this archulation, which goes in here. The only things that we don't have set up automatically is the Basalt Shard, the Blitz Mote, and the Blizz Cube. But we can set that up probably next episode. I think that would totally be doable. I'm not sure how much power does this use. Only 816 RF per tick. So we're getting about 5 billion EMC per second. What we could do is scale this up, and we could put a ton of these machines down because we're getting way more EMC. We're using 1.2 billion to get 6.25. So like that's not a problem whatsoever. And if we go and check, my only concern would be these machine frames here, whether or not these were keeping up. But they are set on a threshold. So I'm pretty certain they would be able to keep up. Like this guy, if we do it at 256, we'll see that there. And then this one, if we do 512 and 256, and then this one, 512 and 256. And the only other thing that we would possibly need to correct would be setting up the tier 3 and the tier 4 add-ons, which wouldn't be difficult because we have all this stuff already. We have those automated someplace else. I don't remember where. They're in dissolution chambers. I think they might be on the 2nd floor. That's that one. There's our latex. Where is it at? I know that I have... Oh, they're right here. Right here. Here are these add-ons. So we can just as easily set up... We could do that up here. And we would have enough room to be able to do it right here. No big deal. We have enough room for one more machine, but if we start to run out of the Supreme machine frame, we can totally fix that. We can easily fix that. Yeah, I don't think that these are too slow. We might be using them faster. I think we are using them faster. So we do need to set up these, which it's not difficult to do so. We just set down the way that I have it set up. There's an interface with all the ingredients, and then the fluid input is set to pull, the input is set to pull, and then the recipe is locked. So I'll probably do that between episodes. I think the only thing that we don't have on automation to be able to do that is the gears. The echo shards I don't have either, but that's totally fine because we can get echo shards because they have EMC. So I will definitely set that up, I think either between the episodes or maybe next episode. But we got a whole bunch of stuff done. We went from the Archimorph, which we got last episode, all the way up to the Archiveau. And because of our previous setups, this was all very easily doable. And then this was easily doable as well. Now we just need to get up to this point, and then getting up to this point to the Archium. I think that's how you say that, Archium. I probably won't automate this, and then this guy will have to set up antimatter and stuff like that to be able to get from the Archium to the fading matter. And then from fading matter, we go into, I think that's it. I think there's something, I don't remember, that might be it. The creative gas tank. I think that's what we will be like trying to work towards. Yeah, so getting the final star. So we need the colossal star Omega, which won't be too bad. It is 422 trillion EMC. We only have 1.5 trillion, but we'll get there. The final star is the fading matter, a transmutation tablet being exploded, white matter blocks, white fuel blocks, and then liquid hyper experience. This is something that I should set this up next. The liquid hyper experience, because we're going to need a lot of it. And then the liquid experience. I don't think any of these have EMC, so we would have to get a whole lot of experience in one way or another. I'm not sure the best way. Experience confections from Cyclic. The essence from the Mob Crusher. Experience there. Yeah, so we'll probably use a mob farm. I'm not 100% certain how we'll do that. We don't need that gear. But we'll probably set up this bottle hyper enchanting or the liquid hyper experience, as well as setting up those new add-ons. The tier 4 add-ons. So the ones that I have now it's minus 66%, and this is minus 80, so it's just that much faster. But thanks for stopping in.